Hello, it is great to be with you today. It's Hope here. I'm a career strategist and a life coach, and my desire is to help corporate professionals and executives be the best version of themselves. So, what I do is help you excel, achieve your goals, and advance those personal and professional goals. So, today I'm going to be talking with you about the power of believing. So, we've heard that word believe in something. We've heard it over and over. We've heard it in so many ways in our personal lives, in our professional lives, growing up. So, practically every day, we've heard the word believe. So, what does believing really mean? Believing means to accept something as true, to feel so sure in something, you know, that you hold an opinion of something, that to believe. So when you believe in something, you are all in because you believe it in your hearts of heart. You believe it with all of your heart that this is what it is. And to also believe means to have confidence in your truth. So the power of believing in itself is powerful because believing requires you to take action within you. It takes everything that you have within to believe that something will come real, will become a reality, that whatever your dreams are, whatever your desires are, will become real. It will happen. But all of that starts with believing. Because if you don't believe that it is possible, for example, maybe you've seen a position, you are a director and you've seen a managerial position, and you know you can do the job. You've thought about it. You say, you know what? I have the skills, I have the qualification to apply for that job, but you don't believe in it. And because you do not believe in it, you don't apply for the job. You are held back because you did not believe in that. But by believing that, yes, I have the qualification, I have what it takes, I'm going to apply for that job, and I believe I'm going to get that job, you actually take action. When you take action, then you are able to see an actual result. Hello, Dale. It is good to see you. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So if you are out there and I have not seen you yet, please go ahead and put in a comment, text hello, go ahead and share something that resonates with you. Or if you're watching this as a replay, please definitely let me know by texting, just texting in hashtag replay, or you're watching it live, hashtag live. So thank you so much, Dale. I see you. Thank you. So believing is so powerful because it is really what sets you apart. It's what helps you move forward towards accomplishing your goal. Maybe it's your personal life. You have desires of things that you want to accomplish, but you don't believe it. Maybe because of your past, and you keep going back to the past. Because of what happened in your past, you're not able to move forward because you're afraid what happened in the past will not help you, or you will not be able to move forward because of the experiences you had. But I want to remind you that your past does not define your today. Your past remains your past, but you have a hand in building your today and tomorrow. So, whatever your goals are, you have to believe it. There's so much power in believing that because when you believe, then you are able to actually see the results that you're looking for. So here's what happens when you believe. When you believe, you have clarity on your vision. And what does that mean? That means in order for you to have clarity of your vision, you have to sit back and reflect on what it is you want. So many people do not spend that time in reflecting on what it is they want. So, to have clarity, in order for you to believe fully, sit back and reflect. What does that perfect future look like for you? Because when you see what that future looks like, you're able to develop that willpower, that motivation, that determination to move forward because you know what that vision looks like for you, that perfect future. Only you know that, but you have to sit back and allow yourself the time to create and see it. And that's part of having understanding what's your purpose in this life, what's your goal in this life, what's the end result of you being here. So when you have that vision, you have clarity of your vision, and you develop that willpower, you then become resilient. In that, when things do not go the way they ought to go, you stay strong, you stay resilient. You know, challenges are just challenges and that you will overcome them. And I'm going to share my own personal story with you. When I face challenges, what works for me personally is I just go to the Lord. I tell him, Lord, I need your help. Help me. And I lay out all of what I'm desiring. Help me believe. If I'm having difficulty believing, I go to him and I ask him, I say, Lord, I need your help. Help me to believe. Help me. Give me the confidence I need. And when I do that, I leave it there. What I mean by leaving it there is I believe it, and then I move forward by taking steps towards that goal in order to accomplish that vision. Because a vision is here, our goals help us achieve that vision. So these are two separate things. When you have clarity and you have willpower and you have resilience, guess what's next? You're taking action because all of that is aligned with the power of believing. You're believing your purpose. You're believing that call that you have. Whether you're an executive or whether you are a professional, you have desires. You want to be able to engage your team effectively. You want to be able to think big picture, and you are doubting, you don't believe in your capability. There's something about believing and changing that mindset and knowing that you have what it takes to move your team to the next level, that you have what it takes to excel in your organization, to excel in the position that you are in today. Or maybe you're thinking about a career change and you are doubting yourself. You're thinking, man, I have been in this job for 5, 10, 20 years. I don't know if I have anything else to offer elsewhere. But here's the deal, though. What do you choose to believe? What's your truth? You know you're unique. You know you are a miracle. You know that you are special. You know you have gifts. So don't allow that fear of uncertainty, that fear of not knowing, that fear of not having all the answers stop you from believing that you can. See, if you want to move from point A to point B, it's going to require action. And you have to believe in the steps that you're taking. So believing is huge. It is so powerful. Whether it's in your job search, whether it's in finding new relationships, whether it's advancing your career, believing is a part of that. If you don't believe in your purpose, nothing is going to happen. So it requires you going all in, 100% all in. And if you're watching this with me, go ahead. If anything is resonating with you, just go ahead and let me know how this is resonating with you. Feel free to comment here and let me know. So what are some steps that you can actually take to keep on with the power of believing? 1, positive attitude. When you maintain a positive attitude, nothing phases you. Because when those thoughts come, you are aware and you're able to stand tall and stay on the positive side by just thinking positive about your situation. Because if you continue to look back, based on your past, and you're using the past to decide on what you want to do today, nothing is going to happen. But realizing that, you know what, I'm going to think positive of this situation and I'm going to believe in the best of it. I promise you, things will happen. Secondly, give yourself grace. Be gracious to yourself because we're not perfect. We're human beings. There are going to be times that you face challenges with believing and your confidence gets low. Be gracious to yourself. When you realize that, I encourage you to get yourself back up and remember your purpose. Remember that big vision, that perfect future. When you remember that perfect future, nothing stops you. You get back up and you continue the race. Believe in what you're doing. Don't be half-hearted. Don't say maybe it's going to work out, maybe not. I'm just going to try, but go all in. Because remember, there's power when you believe. So go all in. This strategies, these steps it might sound easy, but I promise you, if you take one step at a time, over time, it becomes a habit. Another tip I'm going to share with you is love what you do and be passionate about it. Love what you do. Because when you love what you do, you will believe in what you do. So if you do not enjoy what you're doing, then it's time for us to connect. It's time for us to figure out, what do you love doing? Because when you love what you do, you are then able to become a better version of yourself. Surround yourself with people who you know you can learn from. So reflect on your circle of influence right now. Is your circle of influence helping you to think big? Helping you to believe? If not, rethink on that. You want to be around people that you know will help you, that you know will support you, will hold you accountable, will help you get to that next level that you want to get to. If you're around people that are thinking just like you're thinking, you think about that. How does that impact your growth? Nothing wrong with that. But if you're aspiring to grow, I personally, what I do, I aspire, I look at others. Who is excelling? What are they doing to get better? How can I grow? What can I learn from them? That's life. We have to grow. We have to desire to grow. I know with the times that we're in today, it's tough. But I want to encourage you, in the midst of the challenges that we're facing today, don't give up. Don't quit. Keep believing. You have a purpose. So keep believing. When those challenges come, because I know they will come, stay persistent. In those down moments, spend time and reflect. Re-strategize. Seek a coach. Find someone that you know can help you. Think through. And then decide on what your next steps would be. So I encourage you. Believing is powerful. Believe in your calling. Believe in your purpose. Don't allow your mindset to stand in the way of your growth, because it's all connected. When you believe in that purpose, you are able to see results. I said earlier on, these strategies sound easy and simple, but it is a process. That process requires you being willing to do what it takes. It requires you telling yourself, I am ready. I am ready to believe in myself again. I am ready to do what needs to be done. I am ready to move to the next level. So I'm not sure what your goals are. I'm not sure. But if you have not ever taken the time to reflect on your own future, that perfect future, I encourage you to spend some time. If any of this resonates with you and you say, you know what, I need help, I encourage you to reach out. Connect with me. You can direct message me directly. You have my information right there. You can reach out. You can ask questions. My desire for you is to be the best you can be, to utilize the skills that you have within you so you can shine. That's the goal at the end of the day. So feel free to reach out, feel free to connect, and of course, share. Share this message with your friends that you know it would help, that you know it will encourage them to keep striving, to keep moving forward. Don't stay where you are. I encourage you to dream big because you know you can do more. You know you can do better. So thank you so much. I will see you again next week, Thursday. So in the midst of all of it, I encourage you to stay strong, stay positive, because I know you've got this. Have a phenomenal week.